Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today we want to presenting you about medical application of MRI machine. We presented for Madam Zubainun Muhammad Zabidi. Let we know each other from my group teammates. The first one is Nur Alia Balkis binti Shamsuddin. Second one is Wan Nur Najwa binti Wan Iswadi. And the third one is Muhammad Shahi Aminin bin Saharuddin. I will start the first slide with the introduction. Enjoy the slide. Introduction of MRI. Image magnetic resonance imaging. MRI is medical imaging technique that uses a magnetic field radio wave to create detailed image tissue in your body. The MRI machine also can produce 3D image from different angles. Most MRI machines are large tube sharp magnet.
Next, we're going to take a look of the further explanation and a little bit detail of MRI scan. First thing we need to take note is MRI scan is totally different than CT scan and also X-ray. Even they share the same function which is produce imaging, all three of them are different type of machines. The MRI doesn't use radiation. Instead, they use magnetic radio field wave and unlike X-ray and CT scans. MRI also produce more detailed expression, more detailed image compared to CT scan and X-ray vision. And the other difference of this machine compared to the other is this machine use a lot of money and budgets. So it will become the most expensive compared to CT scan and also the X-ray. This machine also took a longer time to produce the highly detailed image. We're gonna see how the MRI scan work on the next slide.
MRI and CT scans have revolutionized the healthcare industry by providing fast, non-invasive, and pain-free methods of acquiring diagnostic quality images. The two imaging systems look virtually identical, and the images produced by both systems show clear images of the anatomy. So is there a difference? Or is an MRI and a CT scan the same thing? Thank you for joining us. Today we are discussing the difference between MRI and CT scans. Please make sure to click the like button if this video is a helpful resource, and consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date on the latest radiology content. Thank you for your support. Now let's get right into the video. Magnetic resonance imaging, commonly known as an MRI scan, uses a large cylindrical magnet to image the hydrogen molecules in the body. During scan preparation, patients are fitted with an MRI coil that acts as an antenna and helps to increase return signal during the MRI scan. The MRI coil works in sync with the magnetic field and radio frequency pulses to produce clear images of soft tissue and bone. Computed tomography, commonly known as a CT scan, uses a thin X-ray beam that rotates around the patient's body to collect cross-sectional image data in the axial plane. The CT scan computers reconstruct this data into 2D slices or 3D reconstructions for analysis. CT scans use radiation, so exams need to be quick and precise to provide as low dose as possible to patients. One of the biggest differences between MRI and CT scans is how long it takes to acquire diagnostic quality images. An MRI scan can be performed in between 25 and 35 minutes, while a CT scan is typically performed in under 5 minutes. MRI uses non-ionizing radiation in the form of radio frequency and is the best imaging option when imaging soft tissue. A CT scan uses ionizing radiation in the form of X-ray and is the best imaging option when imaging bones and organs in the body. Click the video on the left for an in-depth video about MRI and click the video on the right to learn more about CT scans. Additional links are also available in the description. Thank you for watching.
MRI is medical imaging device. The key components in MRI is the magnet, radio waves, gradient coil, and a computer. A person's body has 16% of water, and water is magnetic. Billions of water molecules inside the body consist of one oxygen atom and two hydrogen atom called as H2O. Hydrogen act as tiny magnets and MRI one of the diagnostic tools that doctors use to look inside our bodies. MRI machines use big magnets to produce magnetic field around the patient. When patients lay in MRI machines, the water molecules move same rhythm with the magnetic field in MRI machines. There is low energy molecules that do not move with magnetic field. Machine focus on low energy molecules. Machines sending radio wave with magnetic field and low energy molecules absorb the energy they need. Detected with MRI machines and sending it to computer used as imaging device. What is the challenges of using MRI machines? Let's look at the next page.
Challenges of using MRI. The first one is screening patient and visitor metallic implant. It's challenging because of any metallic object could be affected by the strong magnetic field of MRI. Second, patient anxiety. This is one of the most common challenges faced by MRI technologies is patient anxiety. Many patients may feel claustrophobic or anxious during the procedure due to the enclosed space. It can cause blurry image or even harm the patient. The third one of challenges of using MRI is equipment malfunction. Another challenge faced by MRI machine is complex space requires regular maintenance to ensure accurate results. If there is an issue with the machine during scan, it causes delay in patient care and potential compromise their health. And the number 4 is patient cooperation. MRI scans need for cooperation from the patient to remain extended period while inside the machine. Some of patients may not be able to stay due to physical discomfort or medical conditions such as Parkinson's disease.
Next, we're going to talk about the future innovation of MRI. As the time goes by, the technology is going to evolve to the new era, which is the modern era of technology. It will be expected that MRI technology will continue to develop in the future with advances such as faster scanning time. The MRI scanner will be faster and effective as the result of the technological advancement. This will make the scanning more convenient and less painful for the patients. As for the doctors, this procedure will be finished quickly than what we have right now. Next is the multimedia imaging. It will be more precise in diagnosing the disease, and the treatment planning are possible with the help of additional equipment such as CT scan and also ultrasound bite. And other than that, the enhanced accessibility of the MRI scanning will also become improvement of these machines. The MRI technology will become more accessible to everyone. It will become especially in the rural and undeserved area. The more sophisticated of the machine is, the reasonable price is gonna be. And lastly, we're gonna talk about the higher resolution image of the MRI machine. The MRI image will keep increasing the resolution until the highest point in the future. This will enable us to diagnose the disease more precisely and also more detailed. Diseases like cancer, where early detection is the key of preventing it, can be cured immediately. Next, we're gonna go for the conclusion of this topic.
The last part is conclusion. In conclusion, MRI machine is the easiest for the doctors to check inside patient's body without having to cut it open and produce clear image. Its significance in both biological and medical field. Without these machines, it is harder ways to save lives around the world.